Hey, good morning. It's a beautiful morning. As you can see, the sun's coming up. It's I don't know, 30, 35 degrees, something like that this morning. But anyway, I'm doing this section of trail that I've never done before. So it's kind of neat, kind of new. And right now I'm pretty much going straight down, and since it's a loop, that means when I come back around, I'm sure I'll be going straight up. So anyway, well, thanks for watching. I do want to give an update from my last video. So the last video, the question was, is it MS? And at this point, the answer is still yes, it is MS. I did blood tests, I did updated MRIs. The updated MRI was not of the brain. The most recent one was not of the brain. It was of like my neck and spine. And according to the doctor, there was no new activity there, so that's good news. But the brain still had new activity, so that's where the potential change of medicine came into play. So one of my blood tests was to test to see if I have NMO. They told me that answer is no, it's not NMO. So maybe that's good news, maybe it's not. I don't know. But then the other blood test was to see if I had ever been exposed to some specific virus. It's one of those viruses like you have it or you don't, and people who have it don't know they do, and people who don't know they don't. One of those, like, I don't understand. So they did that blood test, and I got an email from one nurse, and she said, "Oh, you tested negative for it." And I'm like, is that good? Is that bad? Negative and positive. It's like, okay, well, what was I hoping for? I don't know. So then as emails back and forth, I was confused. So anyway, so then I got a call later on, and they said that I guess I have been exposed to whatever this virus is. The virus is not the concern. The concern is that the new medication that they had in mind does not mix well with this virus. So that means that the medicine that they had in mind is not one that I will be pursuing. So the plan at this point is to keep taking the medicine that doesn't do anything and wait to hear back from the doctor on what the next idea is. So we went through all of that to be sitting in the same spot. So I'm sure I'll have another update. I do expect that we will be changing my medication in some way. I just don't know what that way will be. It wasn't the way that my neurologist had initially hoped, just because of this virus that I have been exposed to. I think he said like 30% or something of the population has been exposed to this. I don't know what it is exactly. But anyway, so that's pretty much the update. So it is MS as of now. At this point it is still MS. Who knows, maybe that will be changing, but at this point it is still MS, and at this point I'm continuing to take the medication that's not doing anything, and I'm waiting to hear back on how we pursue. So how's that? It's been 2 weeks, so kind of to give you an idea of the timing so that you know when I'm filming and editing and all that good stuff. So the timing between when I filmed my video asking is it still MS till now has been 2 weeks. So anyway, just to kind of give you an understanding of the timeline. Of course, the videos are not posted right away. Anyway, whatever. So this is kind of neat. I'm looking around and the sun is gone because I'm down in this deep like ravine. So it's gotten kind of dark. Hopefully you can still see me. It's gotten kind of dark. And I'm now down near the bottom where there's a little more, a lot more streams, that kind of thing. But this is cool. I think the loop is 5 or 6 mile loop. But I'm not in any hurry this morning, so which is nice. I'm not trying to get somewhere or hurry up to do something. So I can just enjoy it and take my time. But that's the update, so stay tuned for any more updates that may come. But yeah, so that's all I got for you right now. I'm gonna keep hiking and see what this trail has to offer. So far I kind of like it. Totally different. So that's it. There we go. Those are some cool looking flowers. Right here on the floor. Nope, it's the ground when you're outside. If you don't watch Parks and Rec, you should. Okay, so if you follow me, you know that I notice trees, but it's just so weird. That's just how the tree, I mean, branches aren't supposed to grow like that. I know, I'm weird, I'm noticing that kind of thing, but it just is odd. Just odd. Anyway, kind of a cool view at the same spot here. So far this trail has been pretty nice and actually fairly easy. There's been like one uphill and then the rest has just kind of been on like the top of a hill, but I'm about to go back down, so most likely that means I'm going to be going up. Hiking along on the trail, and over here there's this hole. That's no big deal, just like maybe like a sinkhole or something. But I noticed over here there's like a perfect path that leads down to the creek. So I wonder if this is a little place, either an animal lives in there and goes to the water regularly, or it's like some sort of spring that fills up maybe and washes out. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But anyway, so that's just, I mean, like this is perfectly cleared out. Like this little path right here, and you can see the edge. It looks like it's where water would wash, the way that water would wash, but I mean it is like just dirt, really soft, and then the way that the twig or this branch catches all those leaves, I don't know if you can see that, makes me think that that's just like an underground spring that just isn't always flowing. I don't know, it's kind of interesting how it does that, and then it just kind of wanders along, and just right over that edge is the water, the creek. But on here I'm noticing is another one. So just a hole. Obviously there's no mark up above it where water is flowing, and then just at the base of it you can see where it just spills out down to the creek. It's kind of cool. So I would guess that that's like an active sinkhole. I don't know if that's the right terminology, or an active spring, but if it's active I would think that it's always running, but maybe just when it rains somehow this particular one just somehow spills over. I don't know, kind of interesting. I've never noticed that before in a trail like this. Maybe that it has existed, but I just wasn't right on trail maybe. But anyway, Here we go. It's another tree. It's in the middle of the creek bed. It's hollowed out at the base. And you assume it's dead. It goes up, you assume it's dead. And then it keeps going up. And then there's actually little stems on the end. And I wouldn't be surprised if it actually is still alive. I don't know. It's just kind of bizarre. The way that those branches are on the end, you would assume that it would maybe still have some leaves. But I'm pretty sure it's a sycamore. I don't know. But like, that's just bizarre. Let me get another angle. Hold on. Okay, I crossed the creek, but so now here's the other side, so you can see all the way through it. It's just crazy. Just crazy. Anyway, I guess I could always show you the inside too. I don't know if you can see anything in there. There's the light at the top coming out. Clearly it's just a big giant hole. It's so cool. Alright, hiking on. I appreciate you watching. Click the like. Please subscribe if you like what you saw. I thank you for watching. And happy hiking. Hopefully you can get a chance to go out and take a hike this week too. It's a beautiful morning. Thanks again for tuning in this week, and I'll continue to provide updates.